Our inspiration for this display was our beautiful fall blooming plants and grasses to highlight the seasonality of them and just to showcase some of the interesting textures and colors. We've also incorporated some of our pots in with this display and some garden art as well for a little inspiration. Dressed it up with some lights on the branch here so that at night we still can highlight this area. The products that we used are really based on what is at its prime at that particular time and also what customers are going to come in looking for. The plants, of course, are going to be the heavy movers. The pottery is more for inspiration and texture and color contrast. The garden art is going to be a little bit, slower moving, but I think without it being in a display, you're just going to walk by it, whereas right now we've highlighted it, and I think we'll draw more interest and create some sales on that item. This is a display of fall combination pots, and I think the most interesting thing about this is that it inspires people to create these on their own, or they can buy one already made up and have, instant happiness here with one already done up. All the plants that we have in these containers are showcased directly around this end cap. So you can get inspired by these and then go ahead and create something on your own. And it's very colorful. Each particular pot is priced as well as a sign. You want to make sure that the sign is very visible. We also have pots potted up with seasonal items in them. This one you can't miss because you're brushing into it as you go out the door here, but it seems like whatever we put here in this high traffic area sells. Either they'll buy it already made up or they'll buy the elements to go home and do it on their own. Here we've just tried to highlight some of the more unusual evergreens, a few deciduous plants, and showing how you can blend colors and textures. And you can see we've displayed them on these stones here. You can also get the stone look-alike products that you can do visuals on. It just creates a really interesting look when you can add that natural element into the display. These particular containers are for sale, so a customer can go ahead and purchase one of these as is. These are one-of-a-kind planters that are created by our designers. This is in a mache pot, so you can either keep it in this pot or it's meant to drop into a more decorative container. And that way the customer can easily change it out and you don't have all that dirt in the container, so it's easier for the customer to move that container around. It's also a great way to inspire those add-on sales because you can take this pot, bring it out to your pottery section, drop it in and show a customer how great it looks in that glazed pot. So here's a great example to inspire our customers of what they can do in their own backyard. We've got the patio furniture sets in here, as well as the pergola, the string lights, plant material, solar lights, everything that you could think of to create your own backyard oasis. So this is what we refer to as our orchid bar. Our orchids are located right on the main runway here in the indoor green plant area. We always have a wide variety of colors and sizes. They make a great gift. It happens to be our #1 selling blooming plant. And I think part of that reason is they look so great, but also they're on the main drag here. So people walk by and they take a look at them and it's really hard to resist. Makes a great gift item as well. Again, you can see that we've displayed them on different levels to create that interest. It's well signed with care information, the price point. There's also directions on the plant themselves. Cacti and succulents are very trendy right now, especially with the millennials. It just can't seem to keep them in stock. They just fly off the shelf. You can see here we've got gardens ready to go. We've also got individual plants in various sizes. And then we've got a beautiful terrarium here to showcase what you can do at home with your cacti and succulents. So on this particular display here, we're showcasing our various air plants and then the accessories to go with them. So we've got these great globes where you can put a plant in there and hang it for your home or office. And we've incorporated some of the natural elements here with the wood to kind of create that natural feel that the plants are growing as they would in their natural environment. So here we're showcasing our kokedamas, or Japanese string gardens. Along with the display, we have a great care sheet that shows the customer how to take care of that in their home environment. Because these are a newer item and a little bit more unfamiliar to the customer, it's important to have a sheet like this, because without this they may not purchase it. This is a great display showcasing our ceramic pumpkins, and along with the pumpkins we put in some of our fall accents, which makes a great add-on sale. Yep, we have a whole visual department that will come in and reset the displays on a seasonal basis. Our role is to keep it filled and looking its best at all times.